All right, here we go. Minute 54, week 3, day 1. Michaela makes $5.50 an hour at her job. How much does she make in an average 8-hour day? So we're taking $5.50, and because we're looking at how much she's making for every hour, and we're going to multiply that by by 8. So $5.50, and I'm going to leave off the 0 because the 0 would just hold that, and I'm going to put the 8 here. 8 times 5 is 40. It's actually going to end up being and then 8 times 5 is 40 again, plus 4, so 44. How many numbers are behind the decimal? Just one, so we move the decimal from here to here. So we have $44. She makes $44 a day. This must have been an old, maybe she's babysitting or something. Next, what is the area of this shape? You're just counting the squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now remember order of operations for this one. So parentheses, brackets, exponents, multiply and divide from left to right. Okay, so we're going to do the parentheses first. And when there's addition and multiplication, so we have to do the multiplication first. So 3 times 4 is 12, plus 4 is 16. And there's a times symbol there. So because there is nothing there, that actually means times. So we have 1/2. Oopsie. Sorry. 1/2 times 16 over 1 is sweet mother of pearl. 16 over 1 is the same as 16. Because that's how many parts make a whole, and we have 16 holes. So then you just, for multiplication, it's the easiest of all the fractions. Just multiply straight across. So 1 times 16 is 16. And 2 times 1 is 2. So this goes back to what we're going to be doing in our math today with the starburst. How many times can 2 go into 16? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, if you didn't know that. Okay, now we have the square root. And square roots, remember, it means that you have a perfect square, and it's the number times itself. So the number times itself that gets us to 36 is 6 times 6. That's the square root of 36. So 6, they want us to take 6 and multiply it by the square root of 81, which is 9 times 9. So 6 times 9 is 54. If you know your math facts, this is one of those things that could go much quicker. If you do not know your math facts, there's no reason to not do this. One, I'm showing you, and number 2, I included this multiplication table in your work, and it actually goes to 15 and 13. So there's no excuses. And practice this. If you don't know your math facts, practice those. If a coin were tossed on a grid in problem 2, would it have a better chance of landing in or out of the shape? So if a coin was tossed on the grid in this space that's right here, would it have a better chance of landing in or out of the shape? Well, so they just are asking you right now, if this shape is 10 squares, there's 10 spaces that it can land in, how many spaces are out here? So we're going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's 15 out and 10 in. Would it have a better chance of landing inside or outside the shape? Mathematically speaking, I'm going to say it says outside. 15 to 10. Five more than 5 times a number is 30. What is the number? 5 more than 5 times a number is 30. What is the number? So 5 more than 5 times the number is 30. That's 6. 5 times 6, so the answer is 5. Place parentheses, the symbol, in the problem to make this statement true. So order of operations says you would do this first. So that would be 9 times 4 is 36, plus 3 would be 39. So we need to do something to make this number get bigger. And so I know that 4 times 12 is 48. So I'm going to put my parentheses around the 3 and the 9. So this is true. So 9 times 3 is, or 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 times 4 is 48. Next. Point B is 2 units longer than point A. What number represents the value of point B? Point B is 2 units larger than point A. What number represents the value of point B? So they just want to know, where is this at? So here's 2 and 3, and everything's going by quarters. So 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 1 3/4, 2. 1 1/4, or 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 3/4, 3. 3 1/4, so 3 1/4. Next, draw the next shape in the pattern. So it flips, falls backwards, flips over, and then if it's on its side, then it would be the other way. So it flips this way. Find the sum of each row. So sum means what? Add. So some of you guys, if you did not know that sum is the answer to addition problem. Product equals multiply. Difference equals subtraction. Quotient, probably spelled that wrong, is division. So sum is the answer to addition. And yes, it's important to know all of that. So 5 and 3, or 7 and 3 is 10, plus 5 is 15. 6 and 8 is 14, plus 1 is 15. 9 plus 4 is 13, plus 2 is 15. Got 100%.